Or just be yourself.
This is Jay Moresun with the WWW podcast, and we are here with
ForeverJabron.
Let me tell you something.
Like, fuck out of haters, yeah. We keeping the plans, so stop at your later. She calling me baby, yeah. No questions or favors, we made it from scratch, like anime tasting, yeah. Like, what's your flavor? What's your flavor? What's your flavor? Yeah. Like, that's your flavor, that's your flavor. Fuck out of haters, yeah. We keeping the plans, so stop at your later. She calling me baby, yeah. No questions or favors, we made it from scratch, like anime tasting, yeah. Like, what's your flavor? What's your flavor? What's your flavor?
Alright. Hey man, we want to welcome y'all back to the Triple Dub podcast. I am 336 Mike, here with Moresun, of course.
Yes sir. And to our left, we have ForeverJabron.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
Yes sir, yes sir. 336 artist of his own. He's got new music out. He just perform at Boxcar last weekend.
Weekend before last, yeah.
Okay.
We're about to be back there too next weekend. If y'all free, pull up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's going to be Saturday night.
Free plug. You ever in Greensboro, North Carolina, go to Boxcar.
That's the spot.
Especially if you like people like us, if you enjoy gaming and able to do adult things without people on your back while gaming, that's the spot to go to, I swear. I love to hear the fact that you even performing there. Because I ain't gonna lie, it was doing... I know I'm about to be like probably clicked on for this, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. I was doing some open mic shit that I just was not with. I'm not with everybody that wants to grabbing a mic, which I know that probably don't sound politically correct, but you got people that's drunk because y'all got such good prices on y'all drinks, and now y'all giving them a microphone and telling them to sing greats like, I don't know, Michael Jackson. But you're not gonna match to that at 12:30 a.m. with 3 liquid marijuanas in your system. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, that's my drink.
I swear, I love you too. It's just not gonna happen. But back to you, bro. So, what was the age where you first decided to get into music? Because everybody hits that point to where they're listening to it and they say, I think I can do this. What was that age?
Had to be like somewhere between 16, 17, 18. I was just like, I know I can do this. Like, prior to that, we was like definitely dabbling around with it. Me and Malcolm, for real, 8th grade, back to back, like verse for verse, songs, everything. Like we trying to see how fast we can rap, like how many different styles we could come up with, all that. But it was just like, around that time, I was just like, yo, I really love this. Around the time we was at Eastern.
Yeah, I swear, bro. Like, I have talked to so many artists. That's why I call 16 the golden age. Because there's so many artists I talk to, and it's always 16, 17. But 16 is always the number that come up. I guess that's like the age to where you like, finally like, man, I can do this, man. I got to start planting seeds now. I'm about to be 18 in 2 years. I'm about to graduate. My mama need to make it out of here. I'm gonna get rich off of this.
Nah, I mean,
I swear. And where do your influences come from, as far as music wise? Because when I listen to you, man, you kind of like a cheat code. Like if somebody gets you on a track, they have a lot of aspects. You basically checking off a lot of boxes just putting you on the track. Cause you'll go melodic, you'll hit them with the bars. You can go conscious, like. What influences do that come from?
Sheesh. I'm gonna be real. Moments like these, for real, like just the real life experiences I be getting to have. Cause I'm real laid back and chill, so I don't be out too much, but I be out enough to where like I'm seen. So it's just like
you already know you just activated the top Moresun question. I gotta ask it because you go ahead though. Go ahead.
He said like a super question.
Yeah.
But nah, yeah, like moments like these, like I might not even like necessarily tapped in today, but it might be like a week or something later, like something we done did or said that's gonna strike a thought or like an idea, and then I turn that idea to a song or whatever it may be, like a verse, a verse, whatever the case is. Okay. I rap with my hands, so I talk with my hands too.
Since he asked you that question, top 5 greatest artists of all time.
Top 5 greatest
artists of all time.
That has no genre.
That has no genre.
Alright, so we're gonna start right here. I didn't even really get into music like at all until I was like 16, 17. So I missed a whole lot of music. Like the homies be trying to catch me up a lot, but I was just in the games heavy, so I ain't really like too tapped in. But top five.
You can give me game music. You can give me anime music. It just has to be music.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you some people for sure. I definitely gotta put Michael Jackson in there.
Okay.
Michael Jackson for sure.
Jackson yeah.
I'm gonna throw J. Cole in. That's my favorite artist.
Oh, so we share the same favorite rappers.
Yeah, gotta throw J. Cole in there.
NC.
I'm gonna give it to Usher.
He earned that spot. He earned it. Usher earned that spot.
Oh yeah, get to the nitty gritty.
I'm gonna give it to. I said Mike, J. Cole, Usher. That's legendary. You know, Biggie and Pac legendary.
Yeah, they don't even need to be mentioned on lists no more.
Nah, for real.
like
Biggie,
God
Pac, and Hov is just like they there. Like,
yeah.
dang. All right, let me hear this up. Cause I don't.
Last two is the most difficult.
Always.
Last two
Any
is always
genre.
the most difficult. That's why I love this question.
I'm gonna go with Whitney Houston
Makes sense.
and we talking greatest like sonically or impact or
However you feel.
Oh, to me? Oh, I'm gonna definitely give the last one to Kanye.
Okay.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
Especially, he has made an impact.
Definitely made an impact.
Okay, why about that?
With those inspirations, have you taken those sounds that they've created and tried to mesh them with your sounds, or you've taken those sounds and just heard them as like, I like those and I want to emulate something close to that?
Honestly, when I be creating music, I'm always working on something, but when I'm like working heavy, I don't even listen to nothing but like, cause I don't want to like sound like nobody else. I try not to be too inspired, but I do definitely like pay attention to how like their music is a representation of who they are. So like, you know what a J. Cole song gonna sound like, and you know like his personality and stuff, like the interviews and stuff we done seen. So it's just like it fit his mannerisms and stuff like that. The same thing with Kanye. It's just like we don't know necessarily what to expect, but we know just because it's Ye, it's gonna be something great. So I kind of like try to channel like those mindsets and ideas. It's just like, all right, if this is who I am and this is what I'm telling people and this is how I'm presenting myself, I need to do whatever I need to do
Just
to
like
bring
most
it out.
artists do, you want your soul to speak
Yeah.
throughout the music more than anything else as far as just entertainment purpose.
Yeah, because there has been some times where I did try, like, when I was younger, I was like, all right, I'm going to try to make a such and such song. And it's just like, you can write a song or something like that, and I can make it sound like that. It's going to be a disconnect,
Doesn't feel that, it doesn't have that inner self that it needs to have to bring out the song the way it does.
Yeah. So it's just like, it's cool, but I don't love it for real. I still like it. It's still fire, but it's just like, I don't love it because it ain't me.
I definitely feel that. It's kind of like, I know at least for me when I go in, my songs write me. I never write my songs. My songs write me. So wherever I lay down, it's really never forced. If I don't feel it, I don't put it on there. Or
Legit.
but I can definitely like agree with that whole trying to not mesh your sound with nobody. I heard Lil Wayne say the same thing. He said for him to hear your song, it's got to get caught in between the time where his car don't connect to the Bluetooth automatically, and then he'll hit a radio then. Other than that, he don't listen to nobody but him. What he's working on at the time or what he's worked on in the past to make sure he ain't repeating words or nothing like that, which is amazing.
Nah, because he wouldn't put the work in.
Yeah.
Man, I do listen to artists, though, but I just don't try not to listen to too much.
I feel like that's getting lost too. I feel like it's a bunch of like, and I don't know if it's my age speaking or something, but I be hearing so many people and I be like, oh, that's such and such, and they be like, nah, that's this dude. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, and that's definitely not gonna happen with you. From what I was listening, I even listened to some today, like from PTG, Pray to God. What was the other one, man? It was something like was it Lunch Something or
Laundry Day.
Yeah, Laundry Day.
That's Kevo track right there.
Just them two songs alone was like two different aspects of like,
And it don't
and
sound
it's
nothing
no,
like honey.
it don't sound nothing like nobody.
Yeah.
It's like
Appreciate it.
even when I play it, they're like, oh, where he, like who signed to him, like where he at, or where he from? I'm like, he from here.
Yeah,
He don't sound like he from here.
that's love.
It's like people try to figure out where you from just by hearing your music. Oh, he sound like he from here. He sound like he from there.
So as far as how you feel about music, do you think that music's in a good place right now, or do you think that
That's a great question.
structurally need to change, or do you feel like music is just is what it is?
I think it's a little bit of both for real. Like, I think it's in a horrible place because, like we was just saying, it ain't no like too much originality. It ain't a lot of that, and I feel like that's definitely necessarily needed to inspire like somebody else to be original. Because like even if people not making music, like an artist that might be painting, they might be inspired by the music they're hearing, or somebody writing a book, or just like music is everywhere. So like, I feel like the lack of originality is like horrible. But also too, like the business wise, it's getting to where like a lot of artists is being independent now, and like social media is getting to a point where it's not really about to be as helpful because like AI and all the bots and everything. I feel like it's about to get back to the '90s grind. Like you got to really have like a real fan base, like real support, like hand in hand, like the way we locking in. Like people gonna have to pull up, sit down, talk, like actually meet people.
Music speaks for itself.
So I'm kind of excited about that because I'm horrible with social media, and it's like
Yeah,
it ain't never been for social media.
You're talking to the worst of social media.
Yeah.
But we get better at it.
Nah, for real. Hey, one day at a time.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, cause I felt like we grew up with social media, so I'm like, oh, now this is how we got to do it. And I just realized like, nah, I ain't got to do it. So I've been transitioning into getting back to like the hand in hand, like one person at a time, and just seeing the industry switch over like that, I was like, cool, this is about to work out in my favor.
Yeah.
So, speaking on the switch, do you feel like I felt this way probably the last couple of years? Do you feel the switch back to like more of a originality in music and like the artistry is coming back, or do you feel like it's still kind of like in that push era where business still controls like the radio masses?
I think business still control the radio, but I think like people are tired of hearing the same things, so they starting to give more original people a chance. Cause sometimes it's just like, oh, if it ain't trap, I ain't listening to it. It don't sound like that, I ain't listening to it.
Yeah.
Now people starting to give people like, at least give them a chance. Like you ain't gotta like it, but people at least starting to give artists with different sounds a chance.
I honestly feel like radio in trouble, man. Like, I don't know about y'all, but when the last time you just jump in your whip and listen to the radio? Spotify's always going. Like, always going.
I ain't gonna lie, I actually do that shit all the time.
What,
I'm listening to the
radio?
radio right now. I love the radio. I love hearing like what's on. Like I ain't gonna cap. I was just listening to that Ice Spice and what's his name?
Central C.
Yeah, that's all. I like shit like that. Even though people like bag on people's music, I just like hearing what the fuck is out. Like all the different sounds. I like sounds.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really like pinpointing in on nobody. Like damn, I gotta listen to all their music. But I just like hearing the variety on the radio. Like even though it'd be the same shit, it's like okay. Every few months though. It don't be like every day. Like it ain't all year, but shit, a few months,
I guess that makes sense though. I feel
like literally no cap. Y'all just
producers,
talking
I
about
feel like
music.
producers do listen to the
Nigga,
radio.
the only CD I got in the car is our CD. I listen to Broken. If it ain't me and Braun, it's like after hearing our shit like fucking 20 times lower, I be like, alright, let me cut the radio on real quick. Alright, let me listen to this for a week. Nah, it's back to our shit. That's all I was like. I just like to hear it because the sound. I be like, let me hear what sounds is popping. Like, cause I'm making beats, so.
Oh, yeah,
my sounds gotta stay current. Like I ain't trying to sound like nobody, but my sounds.
Oh, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I can't use no fucking 80s drum now. Like it may be cool, but
and I feel like the radio gotta put in the work, man. I feel like whoever pushing these same algorithms is making it too easy for these people on the radio to make the money they make.
It's the money. It's the
It's
money.
like they don't got their
trail
ears
for
to the
radio
streets.
stations.
yeah, all that shit is just
It's a whole bunch of North Carolina artists that really gotta depend on Atlanta for them to get hype so North Carolina can play them. And it doesn't make sense to me at all. You gotta you record it here, go to Atlanta, get a buzz, just so, I ain't gonna put no stations out there, but just so certain stations around the track can play it.
We ain't gonna name no names.
The thing is, it's like you said though, ain't too many people listening to the radio no more though. So the mission really ain't to get on the radio. The mission is really to get better at the social media stuff, like y'all was talking about.
Yeah, but I feel like it's better for the radio if they actually, if we know that the radio got their ear to the streets and you actually playing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
The radio don't got the
we know. Yeah,
the radio is already in the program. It's gonna play the same shit.
That's when
The
it roll
radio
back to the
part of the
money.
algorithm.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's gonna play the
Money
same
spins,
shit
but
that's
it's
popping
They
over
don't
and
care.
over.
Now, I will put one name out there.
They're like, well, where the money?
I will put a name out there, and I want to know who you are. Who is Odyssey? How do you own every radio station in the triad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like you said.
You said that boy said something
That's
loud. He said
Hey,
something
man,
real
They
loud.
always be like, this is an Odyssey station. I don't never think about that.
I mean,
but you
come
right.
on.
I do hear that.
Y'all feel offended? Come on the podcast and explain it to us. But like, how?
You know something.
How is you? No, it's real because how are you directed? Music ain't music. Every station that y'all have is literally directing the culture and the future of these people. How do you know that you're accurately doing it if everybody is owned by the same person? If one person is pushing the button for everything, how do you know that they accurately picking what these crowds need to hear or want to hear? And I guarantee if you look now, radio has fell off way off from like 2005 when I used to listen to it religiously.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's
The only people that's really on the radio is kids.
older people and kids. Yeah,
You gotta think,
because it's gotta be. It's the only place that they're gonna hear.
Yeah, who's gonna have a radio? Like, it's gonna be a kid if they want to listen. If they ain't got no smartphone, no shit. Cause I was one of them kids. Man, I used to want a radio crazy as a kid. I was like, I gotta get a radio just to listen to music. And them kids now in the hood, the ones in the hood that ain't got the iPhone and all that bullshit, they still want a radio.
They still on
They like, man, I can at least turn on 102 and hear some bullshit or whatever. That's why I was like,
But
so
shoot, even they got Obama phones with
yeah.
Wi-Fi.
That's why I was like, but I'm like, but if anybody's gonna be the kids that get a radio, cause they know
the
adult.
older people.
Y'all,
It's the older people.
Mamas,
Cause I ain't gonna care.
phones in their
If I'm up
babies'
in the
hands
morning,
at 3 years old, man.
if I'm up in the morning, I'll still listen to 102 in the morning.
Yeah.
I like the
These
radio.
babies
Like,
got
I
phones.
ain't gonna
radio
lie.
show part.
97 got 97.1. Y'all have my mornings. That's Steve.
see, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I'm about to say he took over top.
If
during
you up
some
in the
quick,
morning
dog.
and you
They put
and
me
you in
on
the
there.
car, you gonna play one of them. I swear, bro. The easiest thing to listen to is one of
That's
the
the
radio
older
stations.
heads, though.
Yeah,
older
cause I ain't up in the morning. Like,
Yeah,
that's
the generations that's in right now,
I mean,
they got that option.
And that's like
That's the problem with the radio.
And that's a
This
question for like
generation
you,
got
bro.
an option.
Like as an artist that's coming up, do you
We gonna
really
turn-
chase radio plays nowadays, or are you chasing streaming?
Streams. You don't care about radio plays. It's all about the streams.
I'm asking broad.
Oh.
I'm a little bit of both for real. Just because like the same way some people only use like Apple Music to listen to new music, some people only use Spotify and vice versa, Tidal and all that. Some people only go to the radio, and
Yeah.
like
You trying to
I
cover
don't think
all
it's
bases.
just like I don't know. I think it's just a disconnect for real. I still feel like the radio is impactful. It's just a matter of like trying to figure out how the system works for you, because it's just like the music I make, it ain't necessarily like radio music, but it is a vibe. So it has a space somewhere. I just got to figure out how to get it to fit in.
Plus we don't got 250,000
But,
to drop on spins.
I definitely need like the strings and stuff too, because it's just like every king need a crown because niggas respect what they see.
Yeah.
So you know, it's just like the music gonna be as far as it wanna be, but it's just like if I ain't got the strings and the number to match it, it's just like some people not even gonna give it a chance.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Which
you give
is
niggas
sad,
something
too.
to see, then niggas give you a chance. Yeah, it's just straight business. But also too, it's just like I done ran into a whole lot of situations just off of like out of love for real. I ain't even gonna say love, just like God put me in the right places. Like some of the stuff I done did, you would think I need like way bigger numbers and stuff like that. And my numbers is going up, but it's just like I don't know, networking and stuff like that kind of beat all of that for real.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Networking is probably the most important tool nowadays, because what you really, I feel like as an artist, you gotta make your best music for. I feel like we need to get back to making our best music for us. I feel like the fans have kind of took the wheel from the artist, which I'm not like we do it for the fans, but you're supposed to gain fans off what you want to do. Everybody's catering their sound to what people want to hear instead of just doing what they do
I've always
and
thought
gaining a
that
loyal
myself.
fan
I was
base.
like, if I don't want to hear it, it just has to be something I want to hear for,
Oh, bro,
me,
I
to,
guarantee
for me to be able to make it.
I guarantee everyone on this couch right now has heard this before. You need to sound a little bit more like this,
Man.
and then it get you some
Man.
clicks.
Man.
Nigga.
Man.
Not knowing,
Everybody in the fucking room.
Man.
Or what?
not knowing if I was 10 years dumber, I'd punch you in your mouth for saying that to me.
Oh my
Which
god.
when you're an artist and you putting your everything in it and you putting
It's
your
a
love
slap
in
in
it,
the
yeah,
face.
that's a slap in the face to tell somebody that.
And you know what I think those people don't fail to realize is just like it's different styles of music and it's different places for music and everything. Like every artist ain't gonna be no superstar, but also too like every superstar ain't gonna be like no major festival artist either.
Mm-hmm.
It's like different places for people to be great in, and it's just like some people be like, oh, you make music, you gotta be a superstar. If you ain't a superstar, you ain't nothing. But it's just like, nah, it's different lanes and different places. It's just like it's a lot to do with it.
That's one thing I do appreciate. It is more opportunity for music than it's ever been in this lifetime.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of people that can make a difference in their lives with music right now. It's a lane for everybody too. I don't like that either, where people like, oh, such and such got on, so I done lost my chance, and they give up. And I hate people that's aging themselves out. Like, I'm too old to do this. Like, that's dead.
That thing, the age thing is dead.
I don't know if they know, but Sada Baby blew up at 30.
Nigga, I
Don't
try
nobody
to
do
tell
that,
some
but,
of these
like,
people
it's
like
on your hip-
how old some of these artists are in general. I'm like, do y'all even think about that?
The
Like,
baby was 28.
I hear a bitch call like a. First of all, anybody who over 30 in here?
We all
Oh,
You know, black niggas.
Over 30? I thought y'all niggas was 30.
We at 30.
Yeah,
We
I'm
I'm
30.
at 30.
We at 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm 36.
I'm almost 30. I'm 22.
31.
We all 30.
22?
22.
But no, what I'm saying is even so though, like, I hear people saying like I'm with that. But I'm like,
Which
bro,
radio 94?
y'all over here looking at these like stars. I'm like, how old y'all think like niggas like Drake is for real? Like,
Drake is 37.
yeah, I'm like, bro, niggas is about 40. I'm like,
Been in the game
and
for a
bitches
minute
would be
now.
like, oh, like 30 years old. I'm like, but y'all bitches over here, like Chris Brown, like not even, we ain't gotta say Drake.
Yeah,
Like a
nigga.
nigga that
We
bitches
get
really be
LeBron.
falling over. I'm like,
35.
bro's almost 40.
He's 35.
Exactly,
No,
for
no,
real. But I'm like, how old y'all think these
40 ain't
stars
40
are?
no
Like,
more.
I'm like, everybody, and like you say, side like 30. I'm like, all
He
them
blew
niggas-
at 30.
Yeah, I'm
He
like,
blew up at
everybody
30.
not gonna be like a Chris Brown. They gonna get on. They 16, a kid. I'm like, a lot of these niggas, like Jay-Z was what, 27,
He
6.
was up there.
Still, I'm just like,
first
bro.
album, bro, when he dropped his first project.
He was grinding.
Right.
His first
Not even on no
album.
building up, and he got signed. It was like that's when he. Right
He was
there.
grinding with Jazzo at 16.
Man,
His
You gotta
first
put the
video was
hours
like
in.
at 17.
Right, they just wasn't popping.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm like, bro.
It's only hip hop and rap though to do the age thing. That's
They just
it.
like they like to think you.
We
young.
gotta get out of
That's
that,
all.
man. We gotta love our artists more, man.
I mean,
A lot of-
Killer Mike, bro.
Hip
Look,
hop one of the only genres where they associate what's popping with your age. Young people push the genre more than any other
Bro,
genre.
these
I mean, my
pop,
pops
these
told me
pop
as
stars
you get
all
older, they
true
over
definition-
rock stars.
Yeah.
Please.
The definition of hip hop, it was created for the urban youth. That's the plain definition of hip hop. So I feel like they still going off of the old rhetoric, but
Hip hop has evolved so much because now there's actually two different generations of hip hop now.
your
Like,
music ain't shit
there was-
without hip hop in it.
like,
I
there's
say
li-
that.
there-
I don't
there's
care what
literally
genre
two
you do.
different
Without
generations.
hip hop, your music ain't shit no more.
No, it
Every
has to
genre
have
You
some
gotta
kind
have
of
a
bass. Gotta
sound or
have some
something
kind
in
of
it.
bass.
Yeah.
and
You
808.
gotta have a drum. You gotta have something like, bro.
Jermaine Dupri is producing country now.
Hey,
It's gotta have some
I'm
type
trying
of
to.
element in it.
shit. I'm trying to.
That Jermaine Dupri and Cole Ford, man, that junk a smash. With Kevin Gates on the feature.
I'm about to say rappers going
Oh.
country now.
Yeah, a
You
lot of
got
people are
to.
going country
I
now.
don't even, bro. It's a nigga right here,
Yeah.
if y'all know,
Well,
if
you
y'all
ever-
really in tune with North Carolina, it's one nigga right now that did that. That was like, I was like, why you? I ain't gonna say why you do that, but I was like, dang, bro, you had a little buzz now in straight country for real. I don't like saying people's names, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta tell me who that is
He
on
white.
camera.
He white. Let's put it that way. He white.
We gotta bring
Like,
him
damn,
on.
bro, you was popping.
Ah,
You
I
know
feel
what
like I
I'm
know
saying?
who you already
You
talking
was
about.
popping. I'm like, and I thought the country shit was just, whatever. And it was like, nah, you really doing that. It's like,
Had to get back to his roots.
but it be the bag. It be the bag. You can tell, like, bro was already on there. He was like, I'm on bag.
And not to
Whatever
mention,
the bag
like,
is.
and like, let's take race out of this. If I'm gonna join a genre, that's gonna respect me my lifetime. And let's look at hip hop, the way they respect their legends, and look at country, the way they respect that. He get big in country. He at the Grand Ole Opry till he die. Till he die.
Man.
Right. At some point, they're gonna turn on you.
When the last time somebody booked Rakim for a show?
Hey,
He ain't
they had
dead.
some old people shows.
He ain't dead.
Hey.
He's still coherent. He's
All the
still
local
legends.
tour in Europe.
Nice.
That's because they respect our legends more than we do.
They do.
Because
I
they're
ain't
just
gonna lie.
getting turned on to the art
That
form.
yeah, that might be true too. They need to go through Australia and check that white bitch, man.
I knew you was gonna say that shit.
That's why y'all.
He said, why are we here?
That's why we ain't been recording, cause they know I was gonna air that.
I knew he was gonna say that shit.
Bruh.
It's
If
gonna
you bring
bring
the Olympics, if you're gonna bring hip hop to the
That
Olympics,
was wild.
get in touch with hip hop people.
That was wild.
Oh, man.
Oh, the video done went up about her coach / boyfriend.
Crazy.
I swear I
didn't
wish I
even know
had
what
this
niggas was
stuff.
talking
up.
about. I had to watch. I was just like,
Oh
bro, this
my
is
God.
tragic.
And it was
This
crazy
is
though.
tragic.
All the other people did so good, and she made it so bad.
Bro, I was like, this
She
is
made it
tragic.
so
That look
bad.
like one of us out there,
Even the,
bro.
and look, the little Korean girl she went against was just so confused. She did a flare, and she was just looking at the lady like, bro, I don't even know what the fuck this is, but I'm gonna dap this lady up. And like you could see the confusion on her face. She was just like, cause she scored a 0. We scored a 0 each round.
Yeah, it was, bro.
Which I thank God for those judges.
It was a joke.
Man.
I said, bro, this really what happened? Cause I don't even be clicking on everything. I'm just
Bro,
like,
the little Korean girl,
fucked up,
the little Korean girl doing a flare backflip,
Yeah,
and then here
I watched
she
that
come,
by
and then
yourself,
here she come,
Bro,
and niggas was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
I was like, yo, there's no way.
There's
this
no
is
way
real.
y'all taking this shit for real, bro.
There's no way y'all seeing her for real. I'm like, bro, I be seeing kids and everything going crazy.
Crazy.
And this on Instagram.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
this?
As many, the thing is that
It made it look
kids-
like a joke.
yeah, as many breakdancers as there are still and were, like that is like
There's no way. That's all y'all
yeah,
have.
like being a part of it too,
No
like
way.
that is so hurtful to like see, like yo, that's so disrespectful to see
This
you
is
come
all
up
y'all
there and
have
just
for real.
yeah,
bro.
like, and it's crazy because they have so many breakdancers in Australia. Y'all know
That's what I'm saying.
damn
I'm pretty
well.
sure right now
y'all
we
got
could
two.
go.
They got 2 legendary breakdancers in Australia. How did neither one of them make it? But she made it.
The fact that they took that out the Olympics year ago.
Yeah, quick
They
fast.
said it's over with. I didn't even know that was a real thing, but they said it's over with.
Yeah, the Olympics won't even know, but they was like, yeah, we just gonna let y'all know y'all ain't coming back.
Yeah. For real. Not even over with. Yeah.
Next week, men's
That
basketball.
was the last one.
While we on the topic, Bron, what was your favorite things to watch in the Olympics?
I'm out of touch with the world, but I do be watching the highlights and stuff. I did appreciate the men's basketball for sure, and what else did I watch? Hey, I might mess up her name. I hope I don't. Simone Biles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's a beast.
Yeah, I did see like the reruns and stuff of some of her routines.
I said it when I was 9. If the hood ever make it to gymnastics, it's over.
Over.
It's over.
You hear that? You hear that?
We superhumans.
She ain't doing nothing new. Nuck and them was doing that back in 03, 04.
Niggas was flipping off cars.
houses.
Yeah, houses for
I
real.
used to watch niggas do backflips off houses at 7.
Nigga, we was watching niggas just do it in the middle of the street.
Yeah, flips for no goddamn reason.
No mat.
Crazy, terrible.
No
Legendary.
mat. Street. Concrete. Hey,
No
middle of the
shoes.
gym.
No shoes.
They'd take off their shoes to go flip off the house.
What? I'm like, that's like
Man,
some
put shoes
hood
back
shit right
on.
there. Watching niggas do flips. I'm like, boy. Okay. Anything athletic, that's niggas right there for real. It's like you put any black, hey, they got all the technical stuff like shooting. Like I was like, I didn't know that was a sport for real too. Old boy made the. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
he got the
crazy.
biggest meme in
I was
the
like, that's a
world
sport
now.
for real.
We ain't qualifying in shooting unless we get a drive-by contest.
Sweet.
This is Jay Moresun with the Triple Dub Podcast, taking a second to tell you, if you want that drip that represents the grind and hustle that's in you and on you, you need to tap in with Guapster Clothing Brand, one of the hottest local owned brands in the Triad. And right now, you can take advantage of their back to school sale. They're hooking you up with $5 off any t-shirt you buy. So all my parents, all my college students, get in with Guapster Clothing Brand and act like you know.